Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Good morning and welcome to Dalhousie University's Spring Convocation. My name is Terry Balser. I'm Dalhousie's provost and will be your master of ceremonies today. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that Dalhousie University is located in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people, and pay my respects to the elders. Wilalia. Please be seated. There are two times on university campuses that are of particular significance. The first is at the start of each year when we welcome our new students to campus, and the second is at the end when we come together, as we are today, to celebrate the completion of your programs. For many, this day comes with a range of emotions: sadness at leaving behind a community in place, or perhaps eagerness to move on from this place, possibly fear for those who aren't sure what's next, and certainly gratitude for all those who supported you along the way. But above all, I hope you feel pride. You've done what many people only dream of, and you should be proud of the accomplishment. But whatever the emotion, Convocation marks the end of years of hard work, a turning point, and an opportunity for a new chapter, and that is definitely something to celebrate. So feel free to make lots of noise and take lots of pictures. And family and friends, you're welcome to move around the auditorium for photographs, but please be careful not to block those behind you. And in particular, this area can get a little bit crowded as your graduates come across the stage, so I ask you to be mindful of the people around you and be good to one another. And please do share your best pictures with us on Twitter at #DalGrad. And as always, Convocation is being webcast, so you can have the pleasure of watching it as many times as you like. Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce those individuals who will participate during the ceremony and a few others on stage with us. When I call your names, please remain standing as you're able. The Honorable Anne McClellan, Chancellor. Elder Billy Lewis from Kejibuktuk. We're pleased to have Elder Lewis here today to present medicine pouches to our Indigenous graduates. Peter McKinnon, Interim President and Vice Chancellor. Brian Johnston, Board of Governors. Dr. Kevin Hewitt, Chair of Senate. Dr. Chris Moore, Dean, Faculty of Science. Dr. Marty Leonard, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Donna Bourne-Tyson, University Librarian. Dr. Ivan Joseph, University Beadle and Vice Provost, Student Affairs. Ruby Coles, Vice President, Student Life, Dal Student Union. Dr. Theresa Cyrus, Professor with the Faculty of Science and our Convocation speaker. Also on the platform today and in the audience are others who have contributed to and been committed to your success all the way along. These include not only your dean and associate deans, but also numerous faculty members, staff, and administrators, and they're absolutely essential to everything that we do. So I would ask them all to stand as you're able for us to acknowledge you, and please, marshals as well. Yeah, please. We also thank all family, friends, and supporters who've joined us today to celebrate our graduating students. Thank you. And it's now my pleasure to ask Interim President and Vice Chancellor of Dalhousie University, Peter McKinnon, to give the opening remarks.
Thank you and good morning. Welcome, Chancellor McClellan, members of the academic procession, parents, family, guests, and particularly our graduates. Before I begin my formal remarks, I want to take a moment to acknowledge a unique feature of this convocation season. In the past, a university mace was placed at center stage to signal the start of each ceremony. While the mace served Dalhousie well over the years, in 2016, the university established a mace revisioning committee to craft an object that better reflects the diversity of the Dalhousie community and its values, while still paying tribute to the university's history and heritage. Earlier this month, at our first convocation ceremony at the agricultural campus in Truro, we unveiled Dalhousie's New Dawn staff of place and belonging. The staff was created by award-winning Mi'kmaq artist Alan Syllaboy and collaborator Mark Austin. They worked with artists and craftspeople from diverse communities across Nova Scotia to bring it to life. With the New Dawn staff, we journey proudly into our third century, informed by the past and inspired for the future. Thank you to the artists and collaborators for their work on this important project. Convocation is a wonderful time of year for students, for those who have supported their studies, and for those of us who work at Dalhousie. Seeing grads cross the stage and posing for photos with family and friends on our beautiful campus is a source of immense pride and joy. If you'll permit me a moment of reflection, I cannot help but think of my own graduation from Dalhousie when I received my Bachelor of Arts degree 50 years ago in the spring of 1969. As I reflect on my half-century of life since then, the most prominent theme relates to the changes I have witnessed at Dalhousie, in Halifax, in Canada, and the world. Nothing endures but change, said the Greek philosopher Heraclitus more than 2,000 years ago. And while he was speaking of the cosmos, his words apply to earthly life as well. I cite one example. My arrival 50 years ago at Queen's University to begin my legal education. There was a new offering in the curriculum, a first at Queen's or at any Canadian law school. And it was taught by a professor, Hugh Lawford. The course was Computers and the Law. The course was quickly the object of sarcasm, even derision on the part of our class. What serious law student would take computers and the law? Must be some kind of a flaky bird course in which you didn't have to do any work and it would be easy to acquire an A. Serious law students take real estate transactions, commercial law, wills and estate planning, taxation, not some peripheral, impractical, quaint offering called Computers and the Law. Well, looking back 50 years later, Professor Lawford and his new class in Computers and the Law foretold a revolution in law, in legal practice, in law libraries, legal research, and legal services. The late Professor Lawford is remembered as a pioneer who saw change coming, who understood its emerging shape, and who stepped out from the crowd to lead it. Nothing endures but change. And that brings us back to the meaning of today. What change will you face and we face? What shall be the political, technological, environmental, employment, and personal changes that you will encounter? How adaptable to change will you be? Will you lead it? Will you watch it? Will you resist it? The single greatest preparation for adaptation and leadership is advanced education. And that is the real meaning of today. Your families and friends, your professors and all instructors, and all who contribute in any way to Dalhousie University celebrate and salute your success. I am fortunate enough to join them and to join you in this well-earned celebration. Warmest congratulations and very best wishes, always.
I now invite our graduands to please rise. Madam Chancellor, as Chair of the Senate of Dalhousie University, I ask you to confer degrees on those candidates whose names have been approved by Senate.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me and in Dalhousie University, I admit to their respective degrees and diplomas with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto, those candidates who have fulfilled the requirements of that degree and whose names have been approved by Senate. Admito vos ad gradum. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated.
I now call upon Dr. Chris Moore, Dean of Science, to present the candidates who are here today receiving diplomas and degrees, followed by Dr. Marty Leonard, Dean of Graduate Studies, to present the candidates who are here today receiving higher degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the diploma in meteorology. Richard Devon Andrew Kopp. Ryan Arthur Fedeniuk. Paul Michael Monaco Silvestro. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those students who are here today to receive the diploma in meteorology. And now, Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in a science subject. Yu Kao, major in economics. Zhu Chen, major in economics. Shan Guo, major in economics. Ziqing Huang, major in economics. Letharius Saunders, major in economics. Jia Wan, major in economics. Zhou Yang, double major in economics and German. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Arts in a science subject. And now, Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Saeed Al-Rayes, major in chemistry, also received a Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering. Wenhe Bai, major in Economics. Douglas Michael Bertrand, Bachelor of Science in Economics. Chu Xuan Bo, double major in Statistics and Chemistry. Juan Andres Chavez Cabrera, with honors in Earth Sciences. Pei Gen Chen, honors in both economics and statistics with first-class honors. Eleanor Chisholm, major in Earth Sciences. Alexander Christie, first-class honors in both mathematics and statistics and the Sir William Young Gold Medal. Tong Chu, double major in economics and mathematics with distinction. Shang Min Kong, honors in economics. Richard Devon Andrew Kopp, major in physics. Alicia David, major in mathematics. Rennie Doig, Bachelor of Science with honors in both statistics and actuarial science, first-class honors, and the University Medal in Actuarial Science and the University Medal in Statistics. Kong Ying Dong, major in economics. Michael Craig Doucette, first-class honors in both economics and mathematics. Hoi Dong, major in economics. Hui Xin Duan, first-class honors in economics. Michelle Echeverry, major in earth sciences. Kaylee Michelle Fagan, Bachelor of Science. Ryan Arthur Fedeniak, major in physics. Mitchell John Firth, major in mathematics. Gu Gao, major in economics. Sophie M. Galby, first class honors in chemistry and the University Medal in Chemistry. Robert Douglas Grove, Bachelor of Science in Statistics. Melanie Ann Hardy, major in chemistry. Samantha Whitney Hatt, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Caitlin Margaret Hines, major in economics with distinction. Jacob Hunt, honors in economics. Deanna Megan Page Heineck, major in chemistry. Nicholas Ilo, first class honors in physics. Leah Dawn Eisenor, major in earth sciences. Ji Yuan, major in economics.
Has just said that she could not have had a better experience than here at Dalhousie. So, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ainsley Elizabeth Johnson, major in economics. Makani James Joinville, major in earth sciences. Alison Thorburn Jones, major in chemistry. Samuel Joshua Kaiser, first class honors in chemistry. Butiska Alexis King, major in chemistry. Francis Pearson Lang, double major in statistics and economics with distinction. Connor Jack Lamont, first class honors in chemistry. Eva Lee, honors in physics. Jiameng Li, double major in economics and mathematics. Yinfan Li, double major in economics and statistics. Wusheng Li, major in economics. Dongqi Liu, major in economics. Nan Liu, major in economics. Xishuan Liu, major in statistics with distinction. That's a tongue twister. Yi Lu, major in statistics. Xiao Yan Liu, major in economics. Yu Ji Ma, double major in statistics and economics. Lindsay McCormick, double major in mathematics and statistics. Ian Ronald McKendrick, honors in physics. Brianna Kathleen McQueen, major in mathematics. Mason Daniel Maxwell, honors in mathematics. Julia Ann McGee, First Class Honors in Economics. Tanner Hamilton Milne, major in Earth Sciences. Raham Moghadam, first class honors in economics and psychology. Andrew William Montgomery, major in mathematics. Lauren Emily Morris, major in earth sciences. Kanwar Gurpreet Singh Multani, honors in earth sciences. Daphne Sophia Palaco Tobia, with honors in physics. Alison Roberta Patterson, major in actuarial science. Morgan Bennett Payne, major in chemistry. Alistair James Arthur Price, first class honors in chemistry. Jingfu Ku, major in mathematics. Michael Rogers, double major in economics and chemistry. Paul Michael Monaco Silvestro, major in physics. Howie Simpson, honors in physics. Danielle Brianne Spitzig, first class honors in both chemistry and mathematics. Connor Grant Spragg, major in economics. Garrett Michael Stubbings, first class honors in physics and the University Medal in Physics. Huaning Sun, major in economics. Ryan Michael Taylor, major in Earth Sciences. Xiang Wang, honors in both statistics and economics. Amanda Desiree Wheaton, double major in mathematics and statistics. Shannon Claire Weeb, double major in mathematics and statistics with distinction. Fuji Wu, honors in both actuarial science and statistics. Chinbo Xie, major in economics. Ian Xiong, major in statistics. Shishan Zhang, major in economics. Ji Yuan Zhang, first class honors in both mathematics and computer science. Cleo Zhang, honors in both mathematics and actuarial science. Jiaxi Zhu, major in economics. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science. And now, Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Sciences. Heba Adel Al-Ameri, with distinction. Mohamed Iyad Alassi. Julia Magda Arseños. Nadia Nadal Asaf, with distinction. Evan Alex Banks, with distinction. Jake Davis Bennett with distinction. Megan Victoria Brecken, first class honors. Zane Lorne Brown, first class honors. J. Harrison Barber Callahan with distinction. Mona Srija Chala. Rebecca Lynn Chilvers, first class honors. Megan Catherine Chisholm with honors. Rebecca Lynn David, first class honors. Avery Victoria De Palma, first class honors. Kaylee Dixon, first class honors. Ali Nicole Doucette, first class honors. Mary Han Farid with honors. Lacey Grace Gilly with distinction. Mariah Josie Green with distinction. Orinjoy Gupta, first class honors. Hina Hafiz with distinction. Nasira Hanzal, first class honors. Abdel Aziz Hendi. Frida Jean Kathleen Hodgins with first-class honors. Marin Sarah Hogan. Emma Elizabeth Johnston. Kamatamu Wamashea Karekezi with honors. Rafida Abouelgassim Kashmalmus with honors. Erica Jean Laddam with distinction. Robert Francis Theodore Larace with first-class honors. Christine Hannah Leclerc with first-class honors. Roy Mayansky with distinction. Ryan S. Matty. Francis Kingsley Embro with first-class honors. Miranda Leanne McConnell. Cameron John Penny with first-class honors. Claire Margaret Joyce Reardon with first-class honors. Caitlin Elizabeth Roberts with distinction. Samantha Marie Rogers with distinction. Alicia Elaine Rose with first class honors and the University Medal in Medical Sciences. Sarah Kelly Alexandra Savoy with first class honors. Bailey Maria Seelig with first class honors. Nikki Shaheen. Jake Morris Shea with first class honors. Kajanan Sivapalan with distinction. Megan Michelle Smith. Jacqueline May Howard Stewart with first class honors. Crystal Amy Stewart with distinction. Lillian Claire Latta Stratton with distinction. Megan Sullivan with distinction. Iman Mary Taha with distinction. Hilary Margaret Trask with first class honors. Angela Tsai with first class honors. Kathleen Alexandra Wilkins with first class honors. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Medical Sciences.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Master of Arts. Jinsing Wang. Jeanton Lee. Sihan Lee. Yuri Rosen. Rohan Wang. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Arts degree. Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Master of Development Economics. Onienchi Vivian Amechi. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation for the candidates who are here today to receive Master of Development Economics. Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you the following candidates who fulfill the requirements for the Master of Science. Laura Ann Broom, Earth Sciences. David Kalisharan, Physics. Erin Elizabeth Kelty, Earth Sciences. Ryan Wellesley Perry, Physics. Hi there. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Science degree. Madam Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is the highest earned degree awarded by the university, and as such, it represents the culmination of the candidate's educational achievement. And I'm pleased to present to you the following candidates who through thesis and examination, have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Further, Madam Chancellor, the awarding of the PhD degree completes a long cooperation between the student and their thesis advisor. And we are pleased in this ceremony also to recognize the supervisor of the doctoral candidate, and we ask the supervisor to stand and present the parchment to the graduate following hooding. And after you're through all of that, we would like to invite all our newest PhDs to join us on the stage. Stuart Robert Carson, Doctor of Philosophy and Statistics. He was supervised by Dr. Joanna Mills Fleming and is presented his parchment by Dr. Carl Dilger. Min Hu, Doctor of Philosophy and Economics, supervised by Dr. Carrie Warman.
How are you? Congratulations. Why don't you just kneel here? Now, what is this little one's name?
They call him William.
William.
Yeah.
And how old is William?
16 months.
16 months. So you were a good dad as well as finishing your dissertation.
I'm trying.
You're trying. And what is next for you?
Next for me?
Yes.
I got a postdoc job here.
Oh,
So,
wonderful. Well, congratulations. All the very best. And William, all the very best to you. Oh my gosh, look at his cute bow tie. Thank you.
Christopher Mark Lavoie, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Mark Stradiotto. Fabian Lindebergs, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Laura Turcolet. Lynn Ma, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Jeff Don, and he will receive his parchment from Dr. Peng Zhang. Samuel Alexander March, Doctor of Philosophy and Physics, supervised by Dr. Kimberly Hall. Luke Joseph Murphy, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Laura Turcolet. John Alexander Noel, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Marianne White. Alexander Liam Patterson, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Joseph Zwanziger. Louis Zhao, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, supervised by Dr. Mark Oberbach. Li Traozheng, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, also supervised by Dr. Mark Oberbach. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Doctor of Philosophy.
It's now my pleasure to call upon Dean Moore to present the Governor General's Silver Medal.
So the Governor General's Silver Medal is awarded to the undergraduate student who's graduating today, or this convocation, who has received the highest academic standing among graduates of baccalaureate programs, the top student in the university. The medal was first awarded in 1873 by the Earl of Dufferin and has since become one of the most prestigious awards that a student in a Canadian educational institution can receive. The Governor-General of Canada continues this tradition of encouraging scholarship across the nation and recognizing outstanding students. This year, the Governor-General's Silver Medal is awarded to Alicia Elaine Rose. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Alicia. Let you know what it takes to get the GG Silver Medal. So Alicia's career at Dalhousie has been nothing short of awesome. And that's a word that's often used inappropriately these days, but in this case it's not. Alicia came to Dalhousie after completing her high school in Saanich, British Columbia, and she came as a Schulich Leaders Scholar, which is one of the top undergraduate entrance awards in Canada. She enrolled in our BSc Medical Sciences program, and she's absolutely excelled. Today, she graduates with a first-class honors degree, and she just walked across the stage. She graduates with a 4.3 cumulative GPA. Just in case there's anybody that doesn't know what that means, she took 40 classes during her Dalhousie career over 4 years. She got an A+ in every single class. Not surprisingly, she's won many awards for best academic performance in a variety of different classes, and she's also the recipient of the University Medal in Medical Sciences. And she's acquired significant research experience working on the pathophysiology of cystic fibrosis, and this year completed her honors degree with Professor Elizabeth Cowley in the Department of Physiology and Biophysics. But I want you to know that Alicia is not only an outstanding academic student, she's also somebody who gives back enormously to her communities. The list of her volunteer activities is long. She's worked with Big Brothers Big Sisters, Brigadoon's Children's Camp, and various senior centers. She's president of the Dalhousie chapter of MedLife, an organization that works on global health initiatives for underserved families, and she spent time at a mobile clinic in Ecuador. Most recently, she's been highly involved in services for the homeless in our community, helping to provide food and medicine to the most needy in our society. To quote Julie Jordan, Dr. Julie Jordan, who's here with us on stage today and coordinates the medical sciences program, Alicia Rose is a pretty extraordinary human. Her depth of compassion, kindness, and recognition of humanity in others inspires you to want to do more. Alicia will be leaving Halifax soon. The next stage of her career will take her to New Haven, Connecticut, to attend Yale University Medical School, where she will complete her MD. Alicia, we are so proud of all that you've accomplished, and indeed, we're really grateful to you for choosing Dalhousie to do your degree. We wish her all the best in the next phase of her career. Congratulations.
So that is quite remarkable. And what are you going to do? You've already done so much to change the world. But after you finish at Yale, where do you think you'll go?
I'm hoping to have a career in health justice, and
Oh.
hopefully in internal medicine and pediatrics.
Health justice. Explain that to all of us.
Well, just healthcare is a basic human right.
Yes.
And yet, across the world, access to healthcare is inequitable.
Yes.
And for me, a passion for human rights and justice has always really driven me, and so I'd like to keep working with people who are marginalized, people who do not have access to the rights that they deserve, and do what I can there.
That's amazing. I think you've already changed the world, but I have no doubt we're going to be hearing a lot about you. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Please join me once again in congratulating all of the graduates with your applause. Now, I would like to also call attention to the families and friends of our graduates. We know that Convocation is an important occasion for you as well. I'm sure all of us here recognize the importance of your love and support along the way. So we would like to express our gratitude to you for the role that you've played. I'd like to ask the graduates and the onstage party to rise as you're able. Graduates, your family and friends have been applauding you all morning. Now it is your turn to honor them with your cheers and applause. Now let them hear your gratitude. Please be seated.
described by her economics department as the rock star of teaching. Dr. Theresa Cyrus is this year's recipient of the Faculty of Science Excellence in Teaching Award. At Dalhousie, Dr. Cyrus has taught principles of economics to first-year students, many of whom are majoring in other subjects, emerging giants, the economic rise of China and India, to second-year students who are majoring or minoring in economics, international trade, international finance, and the honors thesis course to upper-year economics majors, international trade and international finance to master's students, and business economics to MBA students. Dr. Cyrus regularly receives extraordinarily high student evaluations with numerous statements such as fantastic, absolutely amazing, and she did everything in her power to ensure that the material was being learned. In some ways, more notable are the large numbers of letters received in support of her teaching award. Nomination from alumni over 20-odd years who spoke of how taking a class with Dr. Cyrus literally changed their lives and put them on career paths that they never imagined. This is the remarkable impact of her teaching on her students' lives. It is with great pleasure that I invite Dr. Theresa Cyrus to address Convocation. Dr. Cyrus.
President McKinnon, Chancellor, colleagues, family and friends, and of course, our graduates. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to address you on this very exciting day. Now, students, I would like your full attention this morning, so please place your cell phones in the opaque bags that you'll find under your seats. Now, see, your parents didn't get that joke. I'm kidding. The opaque bags are over for you, and I wouldn't want you to miss any texts. I'm an associate professor in the economics department. I've been at Dalhousie for just over 20 years, and really for every day of those 20 years, I've been inspired and motivated by my students. So thank you. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of connection in economics and in your lives. The first concept we teach students in economics is opportunity cost, the value of the next best alternative that we forego when we make a choice or take an action. And we believe that individuals make choices and take actions when the benefits exceed the costs, including opportunity cost. You graduates have given up time and money to attend university. I'm sure you would agree it's a lot of time. And parents, I'm sure you will agree it's a lot of money. And you could have done other things with that time and money, but you chose to pursue a degree because you believed that the benefits would outweigh the costs. And I'm confident that you made the right decision. My field of research in economics is international trade, and one of the oldest and most basic theories of trade from David Ricardo over 200 years ago uses that concept of opportunity cost to explain comparative advantage and specialization. As individuals, we specialize. We don't produce all of the goods and services that we consume. You could, but you probably don't, grow all of the food that you eat. You don't sew all of your fashionable clothes. You don't record yourself strumming the guitar to have something to listen to. Well, why don't you do that? Because the opportunity cost of your time would be too high. You would have to give up doing the things that are more valuable to you. And that's true for countries as well. We specialize in producing the goods and services in which we have the lowest opportunity cost, and we trade to get what we don't produce. So in Canada, theoretically, we could produce bananas using an elaborate and costly system of greenhouses, but the opportunity cost would be too high. So instead, we make blueberries and lobsters and French fries, and we import the bananas that we want to consume. We could use our workers to produce clothing and shoes, but the opportunity cost would be too high because our workers are so educated like you and so productive that instead we use our workers to make financial services and computer code and high-tech machinery, and we import clothing instead. Within the broad subject of international trade, the statistical model that I use most often is called the gravity model, and it's used to try to understand not total trade, but the bilateral trade between regions. Similar to Newton's law of gravitational force, the gravity model in trade starts with mass and distance, but mass would mean, in economics, gross domestic product, the total output of a country. Researchers show that there's more trade between regions when those regions are big in terms of their GDP. A 1% rise in either the exporters or importers' GDP is associated with about a 1% rise in the trade that occurs between them. And distance reduces trade. A 1% rise in the distance between two countries is associated with a fall in their trade of a little under 1%. So you can see why 3/4 of Canada's exports go to the United States and 2/3 of our imports come from there. The US is a big country and they're right next door. Now, I just mentioned Canada's exports to the United States, but trade doesn't actually take place between countries. It takes place between individuals and firms. So the question that I find most interesting is, how do these trading relationships develop? What are the factors that bring us together, that connect us? Using the gravity model, researchers find that there's more trade between two countries when their residents speak the same language. In fact, some estimates show that sharing a common language causes trade to double. Sharing similar political institutions raises trade by even more. And other measures of culture and institutions, including religious similarity, a common legal framework, or both trading partners being democracies, these things also raise trade. So why do these cultural and institutional ties lead to greater trade? All of these linkages make it easier to communicate. Speaking the same language obviously makes communication easier, but having any kind of shared experience, from a common religious background to a similar political system, provides a frame of reference that makes it easier for individuals and firms to develop relationships. And this is true for you too. I would imagine that you found it easiest to talk to fellow students who are from your high school or your hometown or your country of origin. You have a common background, a shared set of experiences, and that makes communication easier. So those connections have been easy, they've been comfortable, and you probably relied on them, especially when you first arrived at Dalhousie. But I'm also pretty confident that you've made friends who speak different languages, who come from different countries, who have different backgrounds to you. And maybe that was initially difficult. You didn't start with the same frame of reference. But while you have different backgrounds, your time at Dalhousie has allowed you to develop a shared culture through sharing a residence room, an apartment, a class, a lab, a student society, an athletic team. These shared experiences have allowed you to bridge the gaps and develop connections. 2 weeks ago, I was on a bicycle trip in Belgium where bike paths crisscross the whole country. And the junction where two bicycle paths cross, they call a knot, like a knot in a shoelace. I thought that was an interesting word to use. A knot is where we come together, and it's also what ties us together. And Dalhousie has been a knot, a junction for you. It's a meeting place where you've come together to learn and exchange ideas, and with your degree, you're tied to Dalhousie forever. And now you're proceeding off down your own path. You're taking what you've learned with you, and you're looking for new junctions, new people to meet, new ideas, new information, new skills. Here at Dalhousie, you've been in classes with students from all over the world, and you've been taught by instructors who come from all over the world to come here to teach you and to help you develop. Within my own small department, we have professors and instructors from Canada, the US, Bangladesh, China, France, Greece, India, Italy, Mongolia, Nigeria, Turkey, Ukraine, and the UK. That's 13 countries in a fairly small department. Here at Dalhousie, the world has come to you. And now it's your turn to go out into the world as a force for change. And unfortunately, there are a lot of things in the world that need to be changed. Your generation is going to have to solve many of the world's problems that have been created by earlier generations, from climate change to inequality to conflict between nations. In terms of our trade relationships with the world, we have seen some conflict lately. The World Bank reports the trade share in GDP. That's exports plus imports, total trade as a percentage of economic output. And worldwide, over time, trade has risen greatly, from 24% of GDP in 1960 to 58% in 2017. That's the world average. That's more than doubled. Not in dollar terms, that's as a percentage of GDP, which has also gone up. For Canada, it's even higher. Our trade share is 68% of GDP. But that growth in world trade over time, it's stopped. with the financial crisis in 2008, and it's taken a dip lately with the trade wars that were started by the United States. There seems to be a lack of understanding by some policymakers of the gains from trade and the benefits of comparative advantage. Now, I don't mean to imply that everyone's made better off by trade. Trade allows us to consume a wider variety of goods and services at lower prices, but it does mean that domestic firms face competition, and that can harm workers. But the way forward cannot be through destroying relationships that we've taken decades to build. Instead, we have to understand that we're better off when we all work together. Graduates, I encourage you to continue to develop connections to build bridges throughout your lives. Keep your historical ties, maintain the connections that you've created here at Dalhousie. Keep in touch with your classmates. Please keep in touch with your professors. We put a lot of effort into your education, and we really, truly want to know how you're doing. But also be open to developing connections with others that you meet in the years to come. Notice your differences, but look for similarities. Always look for points of contact, and think about what pulls us together and makes us all better off. And now, in the immortal words of the philosopher Beyoncé, what? It's up to you. The rest is unwritten. All the best to you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cyrus. Graduates, let me be the first to acknowledge that as you leave the auditorium today, you will officially become part of the Dalhousie alumni network of more than 135,000 people around the world. This is a tremendous resource, and I hope you'll take advantage of the connection to the broader Dal community. We invite you to get involved and stay involved. And in recognition of your new status, members of the Alumni Association will present you with a pin on the way out of the ceremony today, and we hope you will wear it with pride. Congratulations again, and welcome to the Dalhousie alumni family. Graduates and guests, the business of convocation is concluded. Everyone is invited to a reception to be held in the sculpture court following the ceremony. After the singing of O Canada, you are requested to remain standing if you're able as the academic procession leaves the auditorium. I now invite you to join James Whitley, a Dalhousie voice student, in singing our national anthem.
They started going really slow.